It is said that man is a rational animal. Man means human. I mean, not man or woman, generally humans. Man is a rational animal. Now, I have a question for you. Which portion should be increased? There are three portions here: man, rational, and animal. Which of these three portions should be increased for our life to be good? Should the man portion be, or the human portion be increased? That means, should that grow, or the rational portion should grow, or the animal portion should grow? What should grow? Rationality is the ability of a person to decide what is right and what is wrong in any given circumstance. So these three things are there: man, animal. We have to increase the rational portion. I'll tell you why. Because the growth of the man automatically happens. You're young now, you will anyway grow. That is not something that you should externally endeavor. We will automatically grow. Animal portion, that is the reason, because people have become very animalistic today. That is the reason why there is so much suffering amongst mankind. There is so much war and terror. So many things are going on in this world because people are becoming more animalistic. So the thing that we have to actually increase is the rational portion. If you take dictionary, the dictionary.com, it says, it defines rationality as, or rational, as having or exercising reason, sound judgment, or good sense. This is the definition of rational according to the dictionary. So we say man is a rational animal. If you remove rational, then man is only an animal. So now I'm going to do a functional analysis. How many of you have studied equations in mathematics? Say me, if you have studied. So the universal notation to denote an equation is y equal to f of x. That means y is a function of x. All right. So that is the universal notation for an equation. Now, in this equation, there are two types of variables. What are the two variables here? They are the variables. Can you tell me what are the two different types of variables? What is y, what is x? What type of variable is x? What type of variable is y? Now, the two types of variables are dependent and independent. Now, which is dependent and which is independent? Y is dependent variable and x is the independent variable. I'll explain to you why. We'll take an example of an equation. Okay, then we will understand this. Say y equal to x squared plus 2x plus 3. X will take any value independently. X can take 1, it can take 2, it can take 100, it can take 1 million. Whatever value it can take independently. Dependent on the value of x, the value of y will change. So therefore, x is independent variable, y is a dependent variable. Great. Now I have another equation of my own. I have an equation called as I equal to f of k. I am saying intelligence is a function of knowledge. We are coming to intelligence now. Okay. Now, intelligence is a function of knowledge. What we saw, rationality there, the ability of a person to determine what is right and wrong, that is intelligence. Intelligence is not our ability to remember things or reproduce things. Many times today, sorry kids, I'm not trying to minimize your position. I'm just saying I hear many times parents say that, oh, these days kids are very intelligent, like that. Yeah, intelligence in terms of maybe using gadgets, or they are more aware, there's more data. But the ability to decide what is right and wrong, has that increased or decreased today? Considering that so many children are getting addicted to drugs and movies and all sorts of unnecessary things, Has intelligence increased or decreased? But overall, if you take statistics, if you see the ability of children or generally in people, the ability to decide what is right and wrong, what is determine the ability to determine what is good or bad for their lives has decreased, right? K is independent. That means knowledge is independent, and I, intelligence is dependent. Very good. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Intelligence depends on knowledge. That means your ability to determine what is right or wrong depends on the amount of knowledge you have. I'll come to that. Now, depending on the knowledge that you have in that particular domain, your intelligence will be greater. Now, I'm going to show you different intelligence points. Okay, what is right and wrong? You should tell me what knowledge you will require to be able to act intelligently in that particular situation. Okay, first thing is road sense. To know what you should do, should not do on the road, what knowledge do you require? You require knowledge about traffic signs and signals. Very good. Okay, now second area. You want to purchase a mobile. This is again a situation where you have to decide what is right, wrong, right? What is good, what is bad. What knowledge do you require to make the right decision? Right? You need the specifications, maybe some reviews you should have read, right? So reviews of latest mobiles, the specifications, technical specifications of different mobiles, all of these things. Fantastic. Okay, you're doing well. Now, TOEFL score, test of English as a foreign language. English, right? You need knowledge of English, grammar, this, that, whatever, right? So you need English grammar and vocabulary knowledge. You want to watch a movie. Which one to choose? What knowledge do you require? Assume. Yes, so you need knowledge about the reviews of latest movies. Now you want to vote. You're going to vote for the elections. What knowledge do you require? Yes, and especially about the election manifesto, right? In life, for you to decide what you should do or what you should not do, is knowledge in these domains sufficient? What intelligence do we need to lead a fruitful and happy life? What knowledge do we require?